Hello everyone, T-Rexatron here, and we are back with another part of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond for the Nintendo Switch. Now, you all know previously we had to go defeat Team Galactic, whatever, and basically we just had to go ahead and beat both Mars and Saturn, but not Jupiter because Barry thinks he's tough enough to beat her, but the downside is that it'll be turning the tables on him. So you may know that this is the part where we go up to Snow Point City. But before we go, we have to make sure that we are prepared. We have to get some essentials here, and we also gotta make sure that we're actually prepared. And not just by what we get, but what we wear exactly. So I think this is the part where you all know where we're gonna go. Yep, that's right. We're gonna be going into this, fashion store, which used to be a casino. And we are going to be changing our style. So, you may wonder what style we'll be taking. Well, if you guys know, back in the previous video, I have bought basically this little outfit from this mystery gift. And it's the old style for Pokemon Platinum, coming with a jacket and a scarf, which is ideal for any time you want to go into some region where it's more like snow and ice. So this is perfect for the way we're about to go. So why don't we just go on ahead and make our way to Snow Point City via Mount Coronet. But really, we're just going through Eterna City, then going ahead and take a right here. After passing the statue, we're just basically gonna go ahead and make our way inside this cave. Just gotta make sure we don't encounter that many Pokemon though. We're just trying to make our way through. We're not trying to have any battles or anything. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know, the backpack also changes colors because now it's a white instead of a yellow, which I actually find pretty cool. So now that we are able to learn these certain HM moves like Rock Smash and now Strength, we can be able to actually make our way through it. But first we have to collect some Pokeballs here, which actually have some very decent items that we need. For instance, Rock Polish, but it's not really going to be useful for me. I'm just saying that because we obviously don't have any rock-type Pokemon that we actually want to go up onto this lake here. So we're just going to ignore that, and we're just going to go on ahead and skip through. Now, you all know what's going to happen next. I'm not going to be talking that much, so I'm just going to wait until we make our way through this cave, and until we get to the next route here, because I heard this is going to be pretty much icy and all, so stay tuned. But for the time being, I recommend you all sit back and relax, because the next parts here are going to be very, very interesting. So, stopping here, but that's only going to be for me talking. I'll come back. here we are, Route 216. The most coldest, well, it's not the most coldest actually, because the more coldest route to go to is like Route 217. But actually, I think you all know where we're supposed to be going through this whole thing. That's right, we're supposed to go through this whole blizzard that Barry went through, and now we're just trying to make our way back to at least a Pokemon Center. But there is a shocking choice to when you encounter Pokemon here. Unfortunately, you're not expected to counter any Ice-type Pokemon yet until you reach Acuity Lakefront. So you have to battle all these Minio Pokemon that you assume that you've already caught. But that won't be until, you know, anything good happens. But let's go ahead and battle some trainers actually. I'm pretty sure that's gonna cheer us all up since we can't catch any ice types yet. But we already have one ice type on our squad, Mamoswine, but that's not gonna be until, you know, the Elite Four. Also, there is something I would like to explain here. When you're going up against Candace here, there's a huge difference. Back in Pokemon Platinum, you all know that she had both her Abomasnow and her Frostless, the iconic duo which can actually make a very strong comeback instead of using Hyper Potions. Reason for that is only because that they know some certain moves that can actually be able to counteract mine. For instance, Snow Warning is possibly a huge problem. Reason why, it sets up Hail, and then after when you defeat Abomasnow, if you don't get rid of the Hail, it's gonna activate Snow Cloak for Frostless. Snow Cloak is a move that's basically like Double Team, but it gets more evasive when there's more hail going around, which is what I was expected to do for Manny when I was going up against Cynthia. But the thing is, the only way you can be able to actually defeat Frostless in Platinum is if you get rid of the hail first. Use moves like Rain Dance or Sunny Day, that way you can get an advantage, especially when fire type moves kick in. But there's this other difference here in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. She didn't have those, which wasn't the challenge for all the other people who wanted a challenge. Reason for that, she has a couple of Pokemon which a few of them are evolution lined, but she also has a Medicham, which is a non-ice type. I have no idea exactly why she would have a fighting psychic. I guess it's because that she may have a Medicham that can learn Ice Punch or something, but also to counteract the fighting type moves, because fighting will be strong against ice types, but not against psychic types for some reason. So, if I were to win this fight, I would have to use both Medicham on my side and well, I wasn't gonna say Toxicroak actually. We're not even there yet. I mean, when Croagunk evolves, he will evolve into a Toxicroak. I was just gonna say that. But I need some fighting type moves, and probably I'll have to use Drapion for Medicham. So that way, well, I'm not quite sure if that Medicham has psychic type moves. But if it did, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that much of an effect for, you know, Drapion, because dark types aren't affected by psychic. So that may or may not be a big problem, but I still need to think of a way to counteract the fighting type moves. So now that we defeated that little trainer here who he thinks he's an ace, but he's not, we can go on ahead and battle a few more trainers before we go into the snowstorm. Which doesn't really seem like a big deal. I mean, obviously if you don't know your way around the snowstorm, you'll just basically encounter some trainers that will just pop out of the snow with like blue faces on because they're freezing. But the cold doesn't really bother me. I live up in the north, which is pretty much my heritage, and according to my heritage, I'm pretty sure I can be able to handle the cold. Not because I'm Elsa, and I keep saying the cold never bothered me anyway, because I hate Frozen. Frozen, no, I just don't like it. It's annoying, nobody wants to hear any songs from that. And plus, the plot sucks. If the parents knew that the answer to Elsa's powers was being controlled by emotions, this would have never happened, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have had a sequel. But seriously, what kind of Disney princess would actually be able to have a sequel like that? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry about that. Back on track here. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I would definitely like to be an Ice-type gym leader like Candace or Bryson. Oh wait, is his name Bryson? The gym leader from Unova who uses Ice types? I forgot. Let me know in the comments if his name was Bryson. It would really much be useful if his name was Bryson. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. But also, there's something else I would like to say about the cold. I know my girlfriend doesn't really appreciate the cold as I do. Only reason is just because that it just gets into her, it gets into her immune system that quickly or something like that. She may have like this little thing for her, just for her throat or something. Which I do feel bad for her. But, I mean, I can't force her to enjoy the cold. Especially if I were to move somewhere like around Siberia or something. I'm not actually talking about going to Siberia. I was talking about maybe more like the Alps or something. But not the Himalayas, because those places like that, I wouldn't really risk going there. I mean, I would have to actually be aware that I have to get a new currency for money if I were to move to the Alps. I ain't good with geography, so don't try to correct me here. Oh, and Beautifly wants to learn Protect. Well, I was going to try and teach Beautifly Sunny Day since I got that TM now, but I guess it doesn't matter, considering that I'm pretty sure that, Giga Drain will just be able to handle that more than Morning Sun, especially with the special attack going all the way up. I got nothing really to threat here, so I hope that all just comes into play. There is something else I was going to mention, but that's for another video. But in case you guys were wondering, I was thinking maybe there should be this new feature in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like, for instance, if there was something to continue on for the whole gameplay, I was going to recommend something like another island where you would encounter, I don't know, probably Darkrai or something. I mean, I know Darkrai is a mythical Pokemon here in the Sinnoh region. I just don't know why he isn't appearing in, this game here. I mean, we already have Priscilla, Regigigas, Heatran, and obviously Giratina, but no Darkrai. Don't you guys think that he deserves a chance to shine even though he's basically a nightmare type Pokemon? Not that he looks like a nightmare, but he just creates nightmares. But people just misunderstand him. Unless of course you watch the whole Pokemon 10th movie, The Rise of Darkrai. One of my personal favorites, by the way. Also, if you were wondering, I was gonna go into the next part for the Grand Underground for the Snow Point City. I would like to find a snow run before I actually go up into Lake Acuity, because the chances of me trying to get a male snow run would be like 50%. A female snow run can evolve into a Frostlass if you use a Dawn Stone, but I'm not trying to go for that. I'm just trying to at least find myself a Glalie. Just to honor Glace here. I would just really be comfortable if I could just do that. I'm already upset knowing that I will never be able to forgive myself for all the fallen Pokemon my Nuzlocke. So the best I can do for that is just remember them by, well, not replacing them, but honoring them by adding them to my team. You know, I was also thinking, I want you guys to let me know if I should... I want you guys to let me know if I should just do a little bit of a unboxing video. I was expected to get a package pretty soon, and it's originally for something I'm trying to improve on, my artwork. Now, you all may think that I'm not really much of an artist, and I don't really do those kind of discussion videos, but I'm trying to work on that right now. And starting pretty soon, I am going to talk about my irrational fear of dogs. So just go on ahead and let me know. Comments, Twitter, whatever. Just tell me what I gotta do here. So before we go into this whole, like, 12 feet of... Well, it's not 12 feet. I was gonna say, like... Why would I even say 12 feet? 12 inches makes more sense because that's a foot. But 12 feet, that's like twice the normal height of a normal person. So I was going to say, like, 6 feet or 5 feet. That makes much more sense. I think I'm just gonna have to... I think I'm just gonna have to keep on Metacham in there. Sorry if I am kind of smelling, well, not smelling. I'm kind of breathing a little bit hard, if you guys can hear that. Recently, I just been tinkering around, and I got myself a Febreze candle. Because my studio stinks. Literally. I'm just basically kind of a little bit of a secret slob or something like that. But you can't expect me to work 3 things at once. I mean, I already have a job, I already have a YouTube career, kind of. And I also got myself a little bit of a hassle knowing that I can't actually play video games without having to record them. So that's kind of a problem. And now we got Toxic Rogue here. Oh, nasty plot. Well, nasty plot that only raises the special attack, but I don't really have a move that can do special attack, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. And the last Pokemon, Hippopotas, whatever. I was gonna say Hippowdon for a minute. In case people are wondering or how to pronounce Hippopotas, it's so easy, simple. Why can't people pronounce it right? It's supposed to be Hippopotas, like that, but you know, it's kind of tricky. Speaking of tricky, did you guys know that Sandstream doesn't affect Gastrodon because it's a ground type? Yep, that's what it is. And another trainer bites the dust. Now, here going into this blizzard, I just want to... Oh, wait, first we gotta witness Krogan evolving. But I'll tell you the truth, I don't really like Toxicroak's appearance. I just prefer Krogan because it's kind of a little cuter than that. Despite the fact that it looks a little bit more blue. I like the shade of blue, I just don't like anything else. Especially that Bugtooth smile. Its knuckle claws secrete a toxin so vile that even a scratch could prove fatal. And that's disturbing. But let's go ahead, go through this blizzard, this whole mess of snow, track our footprints through here, because this is the part where you need to find a TM here. But you also gotta be careful. You don't want to bump into any trainers here that you'll just have to encounter and force to battle. Like that skier. So just gotta be careful where you're going. And above all, make sure you at least spot a Pokeball like over there. Because you need to find Rock Climb, and you need to beat Candace first in order to use Rock Climb. So that way, if you can learn Rock Climb, you can be able to go up to Lake Acuity and beat Barry. So, I think it's over here. Yep. Oh, and what do you know? It's our 100th TM. It's a good thing I don't have to teach these HMs to any Pokemon, considering that I can just have someone do it for me. Obviously a B-Barrel, that's pretty much all there is to it. But I want to avoid this Karate Kid because I do not want to go up against one more battle. I just want to go up into Snow Point City. Avoid him. And I think we made it. Oh, but there's one more trainer here. So I guess we gotta have to battle her too. Well, the good news is she only has 2 Pokemon. And it's also good because I know her weakness. You know, it's kind of weird. It's like Psychic is strong against poison. I don't know why. Can you guys let me know? It was kind of a failed reason why Psychic is strong against poison. But oh wow, that is just so wrong. That is just so wrong there. Roselia should have died there. Okay, what's the last Pokemon? Oh, Seaking. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty much easy. All I just gotta do is protect and Giga Drain it. In case you guys were gonna ask, I think maybe it's a good idea if you guys are into it. Maybe I should, you know, maybe I should just do artwork with you guys if you'd like. Now, I'm not gonna charge you guys. I mean, it's pretty much gonna be free, but I'll work on the details later. And it looks like we just gotta do one more Giga Drain and then we're done. Okay, there it is. Hey guys, I'm about to encounter a Snover and I'm a little worried. Reason why, I don't know if I'll be able to run into a male or a female one. That's the problem. You know, the males are the ones with the brown bodies, but the females are the ones with the white bodies. No idea why exactly that's possible, but you guys know the idea of what there is to come, right? I mean, I obviously want a male Snover. Oh, but here's the thing. Snover, they're just really much tricky is all. I guess they just have like a low catch rate or appearance, whatever. I don't know exactly why, but I think that's the thing. And I failed to catch a Sneasel, that's nice. But I guess it doesn't matter because the Sneasel is not as good as it is anyway. Also, I was kind of a little busy lately. With work and all that, I mean, I wasn't able to catch up much with my girlfriend, but the thing is, I do want to apologize for mostly her because I felt like I was ignoring her, but I wasn't able to catch up much for what she was doing. But I think you guys would have to know what it's like to go through some relationships when you're especially busy most of the time. But we finally got ourselves a Snover, so let's go ahead and use a... I really don't want to use a timer ball, but I guess we don't really have a choice. I mean, it's not like it's not really gonna work, because it's only effective the more turns we take. So, okay, I'm glad that worked, but we still got a few more to catch here. We're like at 100 Pokemoners so far, so gotta keep our heads up. Snover lives on snowy mountains. Having had little contact with humans, it is boldly inquisitive. Whatever that means, I would like to say that it is kind of weird. Okay, I gotta add him into my team and not Beautifly. Reason why it's complicated, but guess we got no choice but just to let Beautifly go in there. I mean, she would just be weak in Candace's gym, but that's understandable because it's not like it's much to it. Oh, and yeah, I was gonna mention about the Sneasel here. Sneasel here, I remember having one in my Nuzlocke, but I ended up killing it, unfortunately. So, let me just talk about that real quick. So, I had a Sneasel named Swiper, and the reason why I called it that is because I thought it would be kind of weird knowing that. You know, it's basically a weasel, but Swiper is a fox for some reason. I think the reason why I called it that is because it looks like a thief. That's all I'm just gonna say in my opinion. And the quick balls do not work on that anymore. Okay. I don't want to attack it because I already killed the first one with you know, Force Bomb or Reversal. So I just need to do all I can just to make sure I catch it. I'm not even gonna use it because it only evolves with a, you know, Razor Claw or something. But that's the same thing I have to use to evolve a Gligar. Or is that like a, you know, a Razor Fang? That's kind of a little bit of a hard question to answer. It's been a while since I've actually played Sinnoh. I'm not gonna use any moves. I gotta use a Dusk Ball. Second thought, maybe I could use a Timer Ball. I mean, it's been more than like 3 or 4 turns. Maybe this will work. Oh no, it didn't. It can keep attacking me all at once, or Metacham all at once, but I'm just focused on catching. One more time with Timer Ball, and this time I'm mashing B. 2, 3. Okay, we got it. It feeds on eggs stolen from nests, and its sharply hooked claws rip vulnerable spots of prey. Disturbing. Oh, you guys noticed I had an egg on my team? That's the egg that Riley gave me when I was in Iron Island. I'm thinking about hatching it. Oh, yeah, this is the part where I mentioned female Snover have white bodies. That's the thing I was mentioning before. I'm still glad I didn't catch one. Well, I didn't catch a female one, that's what I meant. Planning on hatching it, but I think I'm just gonna have to save Lucario for another time. Because the thing I wanted to learn is Vital Eyes. It's a move where you can basically be able to have a critical hit the next turn. So that's the thing I'm hoping to get. Now, we made it to Snow Point City, and I'd like to mention this ahead of time. I would like to live here. I mean, if I had like a poster for the whole Sinnoh region map, I would circle the Snow Point City area and just pinpoint it. So we're not going to go into the gym yet, we're going to have to save that for later. In the meantime, we're just going to have to go on ahead and tour this whole place. So that's just another cabin here, is it? Oh no, it's not just another cabin. Wait, what? No, I'm not trading my Medicham for that dumb Haunter. It just evolves into a Gengar. It's stupid. I'm gonna have to catch myself another Meditite and evolve it. But no, I am not trading away my Medicham. So now that we're warming up here, let's just go ahead and buy ourselves a few more potions and a few more Pokeballs while we're at it. Because we obviously need to catch some more, don't we? We have plenty of money, so there's no hassle. Alright, now there is something else I wanted to show you guys before I go on ahead. There is this part of the game here where you can go up and catch a Regigigas, but it also has a few puzzles. But unfortunately, you're not able to go in here yet until you've beaten Cynthia. So that's another thing you gotta do. Because the only reason why I know it's a Regigigas temple, you can notice the pillars here, they all have these markings of the Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. But there's this fourth pillar, I don't know what happened to it, but it looks like the Regigigas pillar. I don't know for sure if it is. I mean, it's the Regigigas symbols. I'm pretty sure they just look like H without the little line in between. So I think that's just gonna be enough for me touring around Snow Point City. But I just want to make sure I don't have anything, you know, loose. I don't have any loose ends, that's what I meant to say. So I thought I'd let you know if you guys would like. I think I'm just gonna go in tomorrow and, you know, do some more of the Grand Underground. I'll save Candace's gym for later, but that's just gonna be during around Christmas time. The reason why, I'm gonna be spending a lot of Christmas with my family, and I just do not want to work that much. I'm already having enough with my job just to get some money for gifts, and also for my niece, which you all remember, my little baby girl, well, my sister's baby girl. But I just want to spoil her because I just want her to say that I'm her favorite uncle. So I'm just gonna end off right here, and I'm gonna have to let you all know that I will be coming to surprise you all with something amazing pretty soon. Stay tuned. So as I'm gonna end off here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.